A very good day to you, my friends. Today we are going to do chicken Seekh Kebab. Seekh Kebab, Seekh, we call it Seekh because Seekh is supposed to be an iron barbecue steak, a rod, and the kebabs are cooked on that over charcoal. We are going to do a kitchen version, easy version of that, and chicken. I'm going to use minced chicken. And let me introduce you to the ingredients very fast before we start cooking. And as I introduce you, I'm going to start putting them in this bowl to mix. This, my friends, is 1 tablespoon of corn flour, cornstarch, and 1 tablespoon of rice flour. Just mix together. I'm going to pour this here. I have a pound of minced chicken here. I'll talk about it in a minute. I have salt, a flat teaspoon of salt. I have black pepper, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. You can use fine grind, but a little thicker is better. A tablespoon of coriander seeds, thick grind, coarse grind. I'm using a teaspoon of crushed chili, like this is chili flakes. You can use less, half teaspoon. You can also use chili powder if you don't like the flakes. This is 1 teaspoon of white cumin, again coarse grind, but I roast it a little bit. If you don't roast it, it's still going to be fine. This is half teaspoon of thick grind or crushed fennel seed. Fennel seed, easily available in the supermarket, is a very pleasant addition to the Seekh Kebab. Now we have all our dry ingredients here, basically all the dry ingredients. I'm just going to mix them. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you the rest of the ingredients. I have a small chopped onion, a white onion, very fine chop. I have a tablespoon of green chili. This is the hot green chili chopped. You can omit or use less. This is about half a cup of cilantro leaves, fresh cilantro leaves. I have here white egg beaten little stiff, egg white, 1 egg beaten a little stiff. There is a tablespoon of soya sauce. This will give your kebab a nice smoky smoke flavor because we're not using charcoal here. And last but not the least, this is a tablespoon of melted ghee, clarified butter, or you can just use plain butter, any butter, salted, unsalted, whatever suits you. Now, without further delay, I'm going to show you the chicken once again. This is, my friends, this is a very thick version of minced chicken. As you can see, there are little pieces. Very careful when handling the chicken or any meat, but chicken especially, it can be dangerous if you don't wash your hands well afterwards, even before. We use very clean washed hands to mix. And this is the thing, the chicken, the thick chicken mince. I'm going to start adding my dry ingredients first. Very fast, very fast. And if you're not good at handling raw meat like this and it's sticky to your hands, just grease your hands a little bit and should be fine. I'm going to put my green chili. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to use it sparingly. And after this, once we mix this well, I'm going to add the dry ingredients. This is the ingredients that I introduced to you, that I have mentioned to you, can either be used or in the same quantity as I mentioned, or you can reduce them, you can increase them if you wish to. You can even omit an ingredient or two. You will still get taste, you will still get good food. Cooking for yourself, for your family, I think is a very kind act, especially these days, because it does take a little time, but the results are always very rewarding. So there you go. We have mixed the dry ingredients together. Now to the soya, I'm going to just put, and also you have to check the the wetness, the moistness of your the moisture in your chicken. If you think it's too wet, you reduce the soya. And last but not the least, you're going to add, actually this is not last, this is still the second last ingredient. This is the ghee, the clarified butter. I'm going to add this, and then this is last. This is the egg white. I beat it a little stiff so as to be able to handle this. My chicken, the minced chicken, is from the freezer. Try to get fresh mince for this. You can keep it in the ref for a day or two when you buy, so that it will not be overly moist or wet when you're handling it. Then your ingredients sit in very well, mix well. But anyways, we are not doing bad here. We mixed it. If you find that it's too wet, you can also add a little more corn flour or a little more rice flour. Basically, those are your binders together with your egg white. Give me a second to wash my hand. And we're going to start making as you can see, I have my pan ready, heated, and there is not much oil there. I have just put in about a tablespoon, a small spoon of oil in there. Use a non-stick pan, a thick non-stick pan will cook the kebabs very well. I'm going to grease my hands a little bit. I'm going to take a handful of meat, this one, wrap it around my chopstick, and I'm going to add it here. The Seekh Kebab, the very professional Seekh Kebabs are actually not supposed to be very even, not very uniform in their shape. They use their hands, and this is how they shape them. If you want them nice and round and long like sausages, then what you do is you keep the mince a little harder and with less moisture, and add a little more binder like the flour, and then or breadcrumbs, and then you'll have to roll them on a chopping board, on a board, to make sure that they come out. I'm going to fry these kebabs, 3 or 4 of them, and then come back to you in a few minutes. Welcome back, my friends. So here we are about 7 minutes later. This is how the kebabs are coming out, and in a couple of minutes we are ready to dish them out. Do not overcook them, because overcooking makes them very hard. You lose the moisture and then you will not enjoy them. These kebabs can be part of your main meal, or it can be a side dish, or it can be a snack. You can make them longer, bigger, but thicker. I like them a little thicker. They remain juicy. The hole in the center is to keep them cooking even. They're ready. I have 6 pieces here, and there's about 5 more kebabs there. A little smaller, you can make more. So we make about 11 to 12 Seekh Kebabs in 1 pound of meat. Once again, the meat should be a little thick, because chicken meat is very tender, and if you use fine grind, you really don't get the taste. And here you go. I have also received requests for a recipe for another kind of kebab, which back home we call Shami kebab. Shami kebab, Sham means evening, so basically the name, because it's like a dinner item, rich item, but we have a lighter version of it. So in one of the next few videos, I'll be teaching you Shami kebab, and I would like to thank all my friends, all my viewers who keep sending me very kind compliments, and I appreciate that. And please let me know if there's anything else that I can do. This is just my little effort to make life a little healthier, happier, and more enjoyable. It's always better to be eating home cooked meals. There we are, my friends. We are ready. So about 12 minutes I have cooked, and I just kept changing my the flame from medium to medium high to medium low, and as you can see, the kebabs are nice and golden, light golden. If you like I said, they're cooked now. and if you cook them any longer, any further cooking, then it spoils the taste. We're going to dish them out and enjoy them. This is the color. This is the color. And they're done. We're going to turn the stove off. Very little oil. The ghee, the 1 tablespoon of shortening or ghee or whatever butter you may choose. That's the only fat, and then you just oil the pan. And this is how we serve them. Extra cilantro on the side for some of us who enjoy our greens. And there you go. This is the serving. Please cook them. Let me know how they came out, how they turned out, and enjoy. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much.